Last time we left off, you guys traveled over to the north of the continent, heading over to Keld. You took a little bit of a reprieve, sort of sleeping inside this abandoned home where unfortunate fate had befallen its denizens. As you can see, you could see someone or someones had been dragged into the Keld woods. So after taking some time and resting within this abandoned home, kind of regaining all of your resources back, regaining your strength back, you traveled into the Keld woods to head over into Keld itself. Within the forest, you met with and dealt with some of the flayed denizens of Keld, including a lumberjack who had additionally been not only flayed, but had been influenced by the magics of Cosma. From there, and with a Speak with Dead spell that kind of went awry due to the nature of Cosma magic, you kind of saw a little bit of what happened to this individual. You witnessed of a flurry of spores that took place during probably one of the more allergics, like one of those, what's the season I'm thinking about? Like spring and stuff like that, where everyone's dealing with allergies, the highest like allergy season. There's been visible spores there. You witnessed the transformation of the lumberjack. You saw a faint light enter within their mind. And then you had to, and then the transformation and everything that's happened in there began to take root. After downing the lumberjack, swiping its axe, you continued on your journey across a cliffside where you could see the walled city of Keld, and then you saw that a creature, this radiant and illuminated stag, had been watching your progress as well, before retreating off for whatever reason that creature may have taken form. So with that, no long rest as of yet. You guys did take a short rest. You have continued your journey through the forest. Now you have arrived to the wall of the city itself. After spending some time trying to try and figure out how to actually get into this walled city, your desires have been answered, as there is a broken section of rather large broken section of wall. Looking from within, it seems to take you over to an orchard. Specifically that of the Keldian orchard.
So are we within a mile of the city proper?
This is the city.
Okay.
So you are technically in the outer barrier, like the outer board, like you past this wall is Keld, and this is the orchard section of it. It's become far more developed than you remember the city of Keld to be. Is there something that you'd like to try when you approach the wall or from within?
Hey, Dash? Remember how I made that potion? The one that gives clairvoyance?
Yeah.
Maybe it's best if you take it, since
Dash looks really concerned, like he shouldn't be trusted with anything.
Oh, listen, we both lived here, but you stayed here longer. You're probably way more familiar with different areas than I am. Maybe it's best that you maybe take a look at an area that you think either would have been important to our siblings, maybe mom, maybe even your dad.
Okay. How does this work?
You drink it, and then you're gonna think of an area in the city.
Above board, what's the distance on this thing?
It's within a mile.
So, approaching through the breached gate, I mean, you can see off into the distance this beautifully emerald glowing tree far, far off into the distance, deeper within the woods in there, that appears to be the center of Keld. Just for sights that you can see here.
Mm-hmm.
Does it seem like this tree is where the old like worship area used to be?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Well, actually, because this city has gone through quite a transformation since the last time you've been here. Let's do, for memory, would we want to do a wisdom check or an intelligence check? What are we thinking?
Wisdom.
For Dash or for me?
Just in general.
Wisdom for me.
I'd be down.
My intelligence is -1.
I'd be down for that.
That's why Piper loves him though, because he's dumb.
Thank you. He's so dumb.
Yeah, so I'm gonna actually say that this city has become unfamiliar to you, even though the town itself is completely in ruins. Actually, let me read this. Let me read this description real quick. As you approach the port city of Keld and the thicket gives way to the road and cobblestone, the nauseating smell of fermented rot pierces through your skull and makes its lair within your senses. Peering through the vegetation reveals a skyline dominated by ancient apple trees whose corrupted fruit now wafts in the festering stench throughout the surrounding region, providing you with an ill omen of what awaits within the ruined walls of the city. So, when you guys were here, this was sort of like a simple, modest little village. People really kept to themselves. There was a grove where worship took place to Hio. But now, this city, even though it's not as technologically advanced as like other major metropolitan parts that you guys have been throughout the Arc of Kathos, you definitely have seen the city has sprouted and grown to life quite a bit. And even though the gnarled roots and trees that have broken through various sections and walls are about over here, and you can see the ruins, Keld is a lot larger than you recall it to be, perhaps more than likely from the benefit of the Hionian, or rather for Hioism, for the religion of Hioism that is here on the wall. So unfortunately, like, the tree does suggest a location of great importance. You could even make the assumption and assume that a location like that would, that's been well kept for this time, would probably be of a great importance to the city. But as far as memory is concerned, you are uncertain if that is exactly where the worship happened before.
Yeah, I think then Dash will take the potion, but he'll sort of look around. I gotta be honest, none of this was here last time I was in this town. He'll look at everybody else. I need to find something that's like a point of reference, or I don't even know which area of town we're in.
This basically looks like a completely different place.
Yeah.
I
guess let's just start moving.
I would just rather take the potion before we get too deep in.
Well, how long does it last?
It only lasts for a few minutes. We just have to be within a mile of the location.
If you use it and we're not,
Yeah.
it's gone.
Just so you are aware, from here to here is 4 miles.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I figured
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
we'd need to be like closer to a specific thing if we wanted to see it.
Yeah.
Let's try and get more central.
I want you to keep a hold of the potion, though, just in case me and Stitches have to swap out and I forget to give it to you.
Okay, thank you. He'll put it in his pocket.
And so you shall.
You have it in his pocket.
Clink, clink. It is
And
now
then it
within your
shatters
pocket.
the second he starts walking. Oh, I'm sorry.
Babe, your ass is bleeding now.
No, I'm sorry.
That was $2,000.
Dash, your ass won't quit. God damn it!
Oh,
It's
my ass
leaking. Oh
cheeks,
no!
drinking all the potions.
The clip of my ass cheek.
Yikes.
The clip of my ass cheek keeps alerting all of the dryads.
Yeah, so right now, you guys are, you're within the city, but you're kind of at a little bit of a disadvantage because you're uncertain of where exactly to go. And again, city itself is completely massive. So over here at the breached wall, what is it that you'd like to do? Do you want to start heading in a particular direction, or maybe do some recon?
Yeah, can we do a general like peepers check from here?
Yeah.
For sound
Yeah.
or
Vibe check.
Looking
Yeah.
for possible life that isn't plant-based.
Yeah, absolutely. So the question I would ask for that is, how would you go about doing it? Would you kind of walk into a direction until you see something? Would you kind of do a sort of strategic recon with a combination of stealth and gather information checks? How does the party handle such a feat?
I would definitely like to investigate specifically for more humanoid life.
Okay.
Like just like looking for foot tracks, maybe anything like a smoldering like campfire, like a little smoke in the air, something that would suggest like more humanoid life rather than the plants.
Okay. So I smile in pride. What direction would you take for that? You can kind of like from here, you can look over. You see a variety of buildings that are beyond the distance. But the first thing you would take note is of all of the apple trees and orchards that seem to scatter about between the streets.
Vincent, don't you have like bats and stuff? Victor.
Oh, Vincent.
Yeah.
It has been a while.
I have a familiar of sorts. Let me see. However, I still got that spell. No, not anymore.
What happened to the bat?
Wait, no, I do. I forgot. It was in the wrong section.
Just kidding.
Yeah.
You gotta organize your book better,
Oh,
dude.
I
Like,
really
look at
fell for
mine. Look
that.
at how organized it is. Come on.
JK.
Okay. Yes, I can cast Find Familiar
Okay.
as a ritual. Spend the 10 minutes to do so.
Will we be seeing Clover?
Yes, please.
The
Okay.
baby boy.
Little baby.
Little baby.
All right, so after 10 minutes, and with a puff of smoke, Clover appears. And Clover's kind of looking at you and like visibly breathing right now, like a pug, like a pug's breathing. Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
Ugh.
think he used to do
does
that.
baby not
did
like
he?
it here, or
I don't know. What is wrong, Clover?
Looks up, looks around. You will actually watch as he attempts to flap his wings a little bit and start to strain as he kind of gets a little airborne and then lands over here.
I catch him?
Well, he doesn't like fall or plummet, but he definitely is like flapping a little bit and then kind of like grounds himself. Something about the air is making things very difficult to fly. But perhaps with enough push, you may still be able to do so from a scouting standpoint, but then I will have to do some checks. There is definitely something, like, even as you see that, there is definitely something weird within the boundaries of Keld. The air does feel charged, and it feels a bit off.
Can our magic-y people do a check to like tell what it is that Clover is having trouble with?
Yeah, go. I would say for this one, Arcana or Religion.
Yes. I love Arcana.
Hell yeah, you do, buddy.
All right. So with Piper's check, that would be sufficient. Everyone else, big shrugs, but with Piper, you can definitely tell that there is magic within the air, which makes perfect sense because it's quite literally creating this barrier to the Dietic Veil, which is causing your shard technology to malfunction. But it seems to have an added effect with the air itself, causing movement within the air area to be, when you're flying especially, requiring far more effort, and it causes great exhaustion when you attempt to fly through this charged area. You feel it more so within the wall. This is definitely not something you were feeling too much in the forest, but now that you've taken note, it's weird to say the vibes are off, but quite literally, it's just something has gone terribly awry here, and you're uncertain if it's from the flame, if it's from Farah's Cosma magic, or if it's from something else entirely.
He will lick his finger, stick it up in the air, hold it there for a second, bring it back down, put it in his mouth. Yeah, that's magic. That's some stinky bad magic. That's bomb magic. So why are we sending Clover up? Don't two of you have wings?
I was about to try.
Good luck flying. The air up there is gonna be hard to breathe.
How high could I go, theoretically?
I shrug. Only one way to find out.
Question about the wings.
Good luck, monk.
Yes.
Are they constantly visible? Have they been constantly visible since Mel has been here?
If it's grafted, yes.
I don't think either of them are grafted.
No, I think it just looks like a little cape.
Yeah, but if they're not grafted, then yeah, the cape would take form into wings.
Got it.
Ares is gonna try to do a little 5 feet up in the air, just to see what happens.
Okay. You hover 5 feet up into the air as you kind of watch your cape take form, and the wings begin to flutter to flutter a little bit. And as you go 5 feet in the air, you definitely feel a bit of pressure applied to the wings itself. It's hard to keep balanced.
10 feet.
A little bit more unstable as you kind of begin to fly 10 feet in the air. You begin to see a little beyond within the orchards the various amount of creatures that have been flayed that are roaming around much like the dead do.
Oh. Are they congregating around any particular area, or is it just...
They're scattered about, mostly within the orchards itself, but it also looks like, some of them are crossing through the trees and the woods. You kind of see above this wall over here, where there is this house over here seems to be lit ever so slightly, or this building over here seems to be lit ever so slightly. But you could only see that off in the distance because that would be about, I'd say about 2.5 miles out. So you kind of see a little glow from there, but everything else is a bit too far.
Ares will land and she'll be like, yeah, there's definitely some pressure there. I don't want to go any higher than that. But I did see a lit house about 2 miles down the road. The plant people are all around the orchards and somewhere in the streets, but that might be a good place to check.
Okay.
Yeah, we
just
can
to see.
Try to head over there at least.
Ares will motion in the direction of the light that she saw and kind of like walk forward.
Is it
the
this
plant
way?
people are... I think it's this one.
Yeah, it'd be this one.
Oh, okay.
But you'd have to definitely cross through the streets to try and get there.
Right.
Yeah, and then once you get to the 10-foot part, your wings really begin to strain. If you were there for any longer, you don't know if you'd still have control.
Yeah, she would come back down pretty quick after that. After feeling that pressure, she's like, come back down before she plummets.
Okay.
So, hang on, what exactly is the plan here? Is this a
See if
rescue mission, or...
See if we can find survivors first and foremost. Any sort of support.
They can give us a better idea of what's been going on here more than anyone, so...
Information more than anything else.
Anyone who is ideally not a plant, you know?
Ares kind of looks at Mel a little bit. She raises an eyebrow. Still along for the ride?
I mean, I could probably make it back to the ship, but it'd be
That's why I'm
dicey.
asking.
He'll look down at his rifle and look at the town, look at all of you. Let's do this.
Then welcome aboard. And she starts walking.
All right, you guys ready to move into that direction?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Aye, aye.
Okay. As you begin to make your way after the first mile down the road, you would then hear the screams of someone within the orchard. It sounds like panic, and doesn't sound as guttural as the creatures from before. Perhaps a sign of life of someone that has not yet been turned?
Can I try to perceive how far in there that would be, or if it was like far away?
It sounds like it's pretty close.
This sounds bad, but can I insight check the scream?
Yeah, absolutely. I get
To
why.
See if it's like maybe something trying to mimic somebody to try to lure them in.
Yeah, go ahead and do an insight check. If it is, it sounds pretty convincing, but it sounds like genuine panic.
Guys?
We're going in, aren't we?
Yeah, let's... Ready yourselves.
Pulls out Dave.
I stab myself.
Cracks
Oh,
knuckles.
Okay. As you guys would approach past the wall and kind of through the sort of in an off direction from the apples and over at the breach, as you're sort of like crossing through all of this, you would eventually arrive over to a scene where there appears to be a bunch of flayed surrounding an orc who looks to be a farmer of some kind. And he's looking around. He's currently against one of the shard vehicles. The vehicle itself is open with crates filled with apples. And he's currently trying to like stand up on there as these creatures slowly approach him. He looks around and he says, "Help! Help!" He doesn't seem to have seen you yet. Will you assist this man?
Yeah, Dash would
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
So as you kind of approach and break through this a little bit, this is where you'll see the orc sort of like standing up there looking around for help. As you approach, he would make eye contact with you, and he points over, and he's just like, "Are you living? You're not one of them, are you? Please help me!"
Yeah,
Okay.
are we still in free movement?
No, not at this point. I would roll you an initiative.
Can I do my stab first before we go into initiative?
You
Absolutely.
already stabbed, didn't you?
Yeah.
Didn't you say you
Yeah.
stabbed?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. Owie.
Ow. Oof.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ready.
You're welcome. All right, looks like we're actually starting initiative with Victor.
All right.
You're concentrating on something. Oh, the shadow spawn, so we'll turn that off.
Yeah. Do I play it safe or do I play it just deadly? Let's go deadly. I'm gonna shoot this guy with Eldritch Blast twice.
All right, let's see it.
One on the right. There and there.
Okay, 27 and 19, both will hit. Any sort of push or anything like that you're doing?
No, that's just standard.
Yeah, you'll kind of watch as its body lurches back a little bit before kind of turning over to the source. As it's reaching over now, you've gotten its attention.
I back away.
Good luck, Logan. Pat's back.
That's me.
All right, Piper. Oh, no, not Piper. Apologies.
I was gonna say, I didn't know that I was also a zombie.
Yeah. Which it could be. One,
No, that's behind me.
2, 3.
That's the old me.
I left that back on the ship, literally.
Okay. These attacks are going to be made at a disadvantage. As he kind of like shambles over. That will miss. And that will miss. Oh, very good. Yeah, so he kind of begins swinging up over at the orc that's currently on the top of the vehicle. He's just kind of like backing away a little bit. Get back, Piper.
For
Now
my
it's Piper.
action. For my action, I cast haste on myself. Yippee.
Cool.
This is all I do. Boop. And then I activate my blade song as my bonus action.
Okay. I shall activate it.
I will wait to move until you do.
Thank you. Enable.
Thank you. And then I'm going to do what I do best and run into danger blindly.
I'm just making sure everyone is, yeah, all right, we're good.
On grid.
On grid.
Eee. And then, hasted action, I will attack this guy.
Let's see it.
Blech.
Oh my god.
Nice.
That
nice.
hits. Okay, that'll be 15 points of damage. And then I need you to roll a 1d20, please.
Yeah, it's these guys again.
Okay, you'll watch as one of the apples will burst out, dealing 6 points of damage to you.
Ow. And then I gotta make a con save. What the heck?
Don't roll a 1.
I can't roll a wood. I have an advantage. It's still shift click, right? For advantage?
It's alt click. You good? Oh my god. Oh, what the fuck? Oh yeah, you're supposed to be adding... There was something else we're adding, right? Like your
My
intelligence?
int mod. Yeah,
okay,
so it's
cool.
another +5.
Okay, cool, awesome. Good.
And then that's it for me. I wave at this guy. Hi.
Yeah, so this creature's definitely gonna follow. 1, 2, 3. 1.
Hello, mysterious
2,
stranger. Don't look at the
3.
flowers in my hair. It's not a bad omen, I swear.
Points at hot flowers in hair.
I'm Fred, not foe. I'm Fred, not foe.
Okay. Ooh. These creatures have something we call panic. They have to make a wisdom saving throw whenever they start their turn, or they freak the frick out. They're freaking the frick out. All attacks they make are at disadvantage until the beginning of their next turn. Okay, so they're holding on to this sort of scythe that they've been harvesting the apples with, and they kind of like are like, go away, go. And we'll swing this scythe at the creature. That's an 11. That misses. So like kind of like the one of the edges like hits the side of the head, and it's like broken.
Yeah, even though I want to help up front, I mean, this dude's like literally right here. So I'm gonna, as he approaches me, before I move into action on the others, I'll take a shot at him. But also, I'd like to, if I could, use my insightful fighting.
Yeah, bud. Let's see it. Go ahead and make a insight check.
Yes, sir.
Also
That's
keep in mind, you do have steady aim now, which means you can get a bonus action just to get advantage if you don't move.
Yeah, but I want to get my sneak attack in just in case.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, if you have advantage,
gives you sneak attack.
The advantage gives you sneak attack.
What kind of roll is that?
Okay, let's see it. Let's see how deceptive you are. Applied.
That guy's stupid. All right.
He's stuck.
That's that.
That hits for 9 points of damage.
And then,
You can roll your sneak attack.
Dude, that guy dead.
Yeah. You how do you dispatch this creature?
He charges towards me, and I just turn and blast him, and he explodes into planty viscera and aloe, I assume?
Yeah, there you go. Little nectar. Not nectar, little sap. Yeah.
Ew.
And then I will move here to get a better look at the area.
Okay.
And that'll do it.
As a reminder, you will have advantage on your... Wait, no. Is that
It's
any
dead.
attack or attack against...
Attack against the creature with Vex.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, next up is Ares.
Ares is gonna come right over here.
Okay.
Okay, good. This is probably gonna be a crapshoot, but I want to get this guy to safety. She's gonna step of the wind.
Ooh, okay.
And use a focus point on that.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to look at him, and she's gonna be like, "Get down!" And she's gonna like try to yank him and pull him away.
Confused by your statement of "get down," looks around, what? And then you just pick him up and take him.
Yeah, I'm
with
gonna
you.
pick him up and just basically like plop him here.
Thank you.
Stay there. And she's gonna go back in for the punch.
Okay.
She's gonna.
That'll hit. 11 points of damage.
Roll
a d20, please.
Oh yeah, I forgot about. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. You'll watch as one of the apples will burst, dealing 4 points of acid damage to you.
Okay. Okay, and then my extra attack. Bop.
That'll hit. Roll a d20, please. You're good.
Okay, and she's going to push him here.
Is there a check I have to make? A saving throw?
No, I just move it. Crusher, specifically.
Crusher. Gotcha. Okay. Once per turn, when you hit a creature with bludgeoning damage, you can move 5 feet to a non-occupied space. Nice.
And... yeah, okay. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Approach. We're going for the strike. This will actually be at disadvantage against Piper. That's a 9.
That's a miss.
Oh, you rolled 2 9s. Yum, yum.
Yum, yum. All right. Who's up? Oh, there we go.
Now there is one green speckled frog. Yum, yum.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hi.
The tank. We're gonna go with, you'll watch as his arms reach out as vines begin to wrap around. Does a 11 hit you? I know it doesn't. Ash.
Yes. I run up. I hit this guy.
Hi, sweetie.
You definitely don't have Shield of Faith anymore.
No.
All right, he hits.
There it goes.
That hits for 17 points of damage. You'll watch as his head kind of bends down a little bit.
Ooh, hell yeah, I hit him again.
Let's go. That will not hit.
Shit.
It'll the planty matter seems to deflect it off very, very easily.
And I Schmield of Faith, please.
You may Schmield. How many spells you got left? Oh, you got plenty of spells. You're good.
It's basically the only spell I consistently cast, so my god, I hope I have it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you haven't done any smiting yet.
No.
Okay, you're
I'm
shielded.
a lover, not a smiter.
Mel.
So Dash,
Yeah.
would you say that you move like a prot with that shield? Does your training kick in?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, then instinctively Mel would be moving with you and sort of like covering.
I love it.
Hell yeah,
That's
let's go.
so cool. Wait
love
a
it.
second.
I love it.
The apple boy is next. I'll shoot the flower one, the one that Dash just hit.
Okay. That will hit for 6 points of damage.
Extra attack, sharpshooter. That is a definite
Yeah, that misses.
with sharpshooter.
Yeah, That's like a 7.
I'll use my bonus to curve the shot
Ooh.
Oh.
and go for the one behind Piper.
Okay.
The one that's already been damaged.
Deactivate the feature for me, please. Oh wait, you just as a bonus action can just do that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Do you roll the attack again, or do you use the same
Yes.
attack number? Okay, cool. This will count as the same shot, so it won't be. That'll hit. Which one are you aiming for again? This one?
Yep.
All right, 8 points of damage.
That was. I don't know if sharpshooter still apply. I would have been using it there.
Oh yeah, you're
I assume
right.
because
Ooh, actually, oh nope, that'll hit. That's extra 10 points of damage, right?
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
That'll do me.
It's almost dead, dude.
You will hear
What's that?
trees moving as a new Flayed enters. You'll watch as this woman will sort of charge in, screaming, "Ah!"
No!
Oh man,
next
I
to the
just put him there.
And you'll watch as her mouth will open unnaturally. And she is going to... Well, first of all, I don't know if anyone actually would see that, but anyone that does, I'm just going to put that there. You'll see this pile of, like, spew that is just there, eating away at the ground. She opens up her mouth unnaturally and then spits out a cider spew at Logan.
Bring it on, lady.
This will be at advantage. This is the first round of combat.
Yuck.
23 to hit.
No, that definitely does.
That will be... Ooh, we rolled almost max on that. 20 points of damage as you just see this large, just this hawked acid just soaks over you.
So I only take 7 because I have the 13, right?
That is correct. And it was already...
really hawk to it at you.
Yeah.
Is that 13 permanent or is it gone now for good?
The temp, it's gone now. Yeah, temporary
All right,
hit points.
all good.
Once gone is gone.
Yep.
And she will spew at you again. This is a critical hit.
Jeez Louise.
26 points of acid damage. She continues her approach. As you guys are fighting, you will hear the sound of a crossbow going off. As an arrow will land on this creature over here. And then another. And then another. You'll hear 3 bolts go as this guy gets peppered with bolts, dealing 7 points of damage. As you will see another individual walk in from the field and join the fray, hearing the cries of help.
Oh, bless.
Okay. All right, and they actually did their turn there, so that's perfect. He looks around. He'll even say, "Living?" Like over to you guys.
What did he say?
Living.
Oh. Yes.
Very much alive.
Depends who asks.
Perhaps Io is watching over us this day. Reloads the automatic crossbow and moves in. All right, it is now Victor.
All right. I don't know what's going on around here, so let's pop around the corner. Oh.
Hey, buddy.
That one's still alive, right? It's just really hurt.
Yep.
All right, I'll launch 2 Eldritch Blasts. We'll keep it casual. I'll hit that one first,
Okay.
just to finish it.
That does. How do you dispatch of the creature?
Just trying to explode the head, pierce it against the tree.
Yep, and it just blasts all over the tree.
And the top one hasn't been hit yet, right? So this one looks hurt. I'm gonna try and kill the bottom one.
Okay.
Shoot another bolt off. Oh, there.
Oh no. Miss. Big miss. It fizzles in your hand.
That's all up to you then. And then that's it.
Viper.
Hey-ya. Gets this one.
Miss.
Gets this one.
Miss.
Oh, bud.
I really need that blacksmith.
Where's
Again.
the pounds? Where's the blacksmith? Hit. How do you dispatch of this creature?
Pop the bulb right off with the scythe.
Paul's dead. He's breathing a little easier now. Looking
I
around.
will move up here.
He's like, oh, they can actually fight. Nice.
We're doing all right.
Actually, I'll move right here so he can intercept.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, that's it for me.
Panic sets in. Let's see how we do. Fails. He's still shaking. He turns around, sees her, goes, walks over here, sees this guy, reaching into a satchel, will toss an apple. I need to roll that again. That disadvantage, unfortunately.
Why? He crushed it.
Ah, he crushed it. He absolutely crushed it. The apple will hit this guy on the head for 6 points of damage.
That's amazing.
Holy shit.
Oh, what are those apples made of, dude?
Amazing. Incredible.
I hit one. Like, oh.
He like cheers.
And then he looks over. Oh, no, 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 no. Moves away. Please help me, sir. Logan.
Yeah. Logan is going to get in front of him like this. And then I'm gonna, I assume I have to re-insightful fight, which I'll do. I'm gonna just...
You have to insightful fight per creature, but also keep in mind that, just so you know what it does, so steady, well, if you don't move and do steady aim, you get an advantage against the creature with your shot. If you have advantage, you get sneak attack. So you don't have to actually do insightful fighting, just so you know.
Yeah, but I'm like one of them cops, so I'm gonna want to put myself between the civilian and the monster.
All good. Give me that insight check. Ooh, very good.
I can roll good too, lady.
For 1 minute, you get you're able to apply sneak attack to this person.
All right.
That'll hit 11 points of damage. Go ahead and roll your sneak attack, please.
18.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's a big hit. He kind of recoils back a little bit on that.
What's the, do I have any other thing I can do right now?
You did your bonus action, insightful fight. You took a shot. Not that I know, but there's something I do need to check on you. Give me 1 second.
Check away.
Ooh, doing good.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it for me then.
All right, next up, Ares.
Ares is gonna... Those two hurt if I punch them, so she's gonna come down here and also just in general give Logan some backup. She punch.
Okay, that's oh yeah, you're going up to her dice. Punch complete. It lands 10 points of damage.
She punch.
That does not break through the armor class.
She flurry of blows.
That breaks through the armor class, 7 points of damage.
And she punch again.
That also hits. How do you dispatch of the Cinderling?
Nice.
She goes up and just like punches it straight in the face.
Nice.
She's so
And
strong.
it goes crack.
And it goes crack, dude.
It goes crack. And I have one more punch, don't I?
You do. You get 3 punches at this level.
Okay. How much movement do I have left? I moved 25. Yeah, I sure can.
What's your movement? Total movement speed? 50?
50.
Yeah, it's culminating in yellow, suggesting that you didn't. So hold on, let me check just real quick for you. One.
Okay.
So if we did measure this out, see 25 here, and then it'll be if you want to go here, unfortunately, it's 30 feet.
Shoot. Okay. I don't have anything to punch.
Punches
I'm
dirt.
desperately looking for something to punch.
Punches apple.
I rage. Punch apple. She'll just put herself like here then, so I have options.
Very good.
And turn.
Okay. The attack continues against Piper with a unarmed strike. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, it does. We continue our approach.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. We continue our approach over here now to the new person that entered.
Makes sense. He did shoot him.
Yep. That's a critical hit for 7 points of damage. Yeah, he'll kind of like recoil a little bit at the hit before pulling out this club.
It should have been me.
It should have been me. Ash.
I smack this man.
Oh shit.
26.
14 points of damage. Roll a 1d20 for me, please.
Oh, okay.
You're good.
17.
You're good.
My second hit was the 24 for 17.
Oh, you did it so many times. Wow.
I know.
Roll another 1d20, please.
Okay.
As you punch this creature, one of the apples will burst as you feel the sting of the volatile harvest, taking 9 points of acid damage.
Okay.
You are still at max health because of the temporary hit points.
Thanks, bud. And then I go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll run up this way. I can't quite get there.
Hey, Dash, give me a perception check.
Oh, okay. 16.
He sees you approach and he gives you a double look.
I give him a double look.
He kind of like looks over at you, thankful, but then his expression changes as sort of like surprise.
Do I know this man?
Probably not.
Okay.
But that's all I'll say about that for now.
Okay. And I end my turn.
All right, Mel.
I will try to keep up with.
Oh, you'd have to move over here, just FYI.
Alright.
Yeah.
Got
Once it turns yellow, you're going into dash range. And you were in dash range too. So good.
All right, 2 quick shots.
All right.
First one without sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh baby!
Ooh.
Who were you hitting? Oh, you were hitting him. That makes first sense. Okay.
The only guy to hit.
I don't know, man. All right, that's actually. Oh, sorry. That's gonna be an additional 10 points of damage because of sharpshooter.
No, it was without sharpshooter.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I was so excited for you. Okay, give me 1 second, please. All right.
Now this one won't be sharpshooter.
Let's see it. Ooh, that is a 16. That'll hit for 17 points of damage.
Ooh.
That's good stuff right there. Yet the creature still stands. All right. Well, okay. So yeah, this guy definitely raises up his club. It goes in for the swing to hopefully finish this guy off.
Oh.
Miss.
Oh,
We're swinging again. Up. Club at head. You'll watch as he smacks this guy on the side of his head. The head and neck will crack. He's good. And the creature will fall. Ending the encounter.
Hey!
Nicely done.
Yippee.
Kind of gives a little breather before going over. Just started walking up. Is anyone hurt?
no, I think we're all right. Are you good?
Spiritually.
As Logan bleeds out.
Thank you. He's holding on to you, Logan. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right. Yeah, calm down. You're fine. And he looks down at himself and he's like, me not so much. Let's see.
Do you say that? Do you say that audibly?
Oh, yes.
Okay, yeah, he
I assume I'm covered in acid.
yeah, he's like he will go just wait right there, don't move. And as he's moving, he's definitely side-eyeing Dash for a moment before continuing on.
It's fine. I got it. I'm a doctor.
He will approach and begin patching up Logan's wounds.
Oh, thank you.
It's not doing it very well.
Okay, well, valiant effort.
This will at
And
least
Piper stands there with his arms crossed.
this will at least stop the bleeding. Well, I've done what I can.
Here, let me give you a lesson from a real doctor. Roll a hit die, bud.
Roll a hit die.
Yeah, you get to
Okay.
heal.
Where's my button for that on
Don't
here?
roll a 1 or this is going to be really embarrassing for Piper.
Yeah, click
I
the
was thinking about
10
it.
of
That'd
your
be
character
hilarious.
sheet, and then press the die that's there. And that'll roll
The
one of your
10?
hit dice. Yeah, so in your character sheet, you see the hit point bar? And then
I
you
do see it. Okay.
Okay, cool.
And just roll 1.
Yes. Just roll 1. It'd be hilarious. All right, you heal for 6 health.
Oh,
very,
thank you.
very impressive. So returning back here, after a little bit of mending is done, he'll sort of nod and look at all of you and say, you're capable fighters.
Yeah.
So are you.
We'll have to with whatever the devil is happening within this town. And he will once again look over to Dash and
Yeah.
begin his
Dash
approach.
Walk over to him. We weren't sure if anybody was going to be, well, I don't know, normal.
He nods and says, that's a fair assumption. I don't recognize any of you, though. Were you outsiders to Keld? Looking at Dash oddly.
Dash will hesitate, but he'll relent. I grew up here.
I knew you looked familiar. What is your
Yes.
name? Who is your family?
My name's Dash. I'm a Tucker Whiskers kid.
He stops and goes, seems Hio has guided you back home. He places both hands on your shoulder proudly.
Piper goes, bleh.
He'll politely like smile.
I apologize, Dash. I didn't realize Father Tucker had another child, though.
Oh, I left when I was pretty young, so don't worry about it.
God. He's quiet for a moment when you say that and tilts his head, definitely wanting to ask more, but realizing there are more pressing matters. He goes, well, whatever the reason you're here back now, it's greatly appreciated. I know your father would be more than happy to see you again.
How many like people are still okay? Are there ways to help people here?
Smooth, by the way, Dash. He continues on responding to that, and he goes, looks down, and he's just like, we're still trying to figure it out. I do know that the survivors here of the orchards are still over at the apple picker's bunkhouse. I'm pretty sure he could probably show you the way. He points over to the orc. As for me, we are currently exploring the city to see how much damage has actually been done. Unfortunately, myself and some of the other reservists have been stuck here in this quarter since the blasted tree awakened.
When was that? When did that happen?
Right about when it all went to hells. Currently, it's blocking the way over to the town square. A massive tree that we once celebrated for being a refined giver, blessed by Hio. However, this tree has oddly taken shape and life of itself, as it's shown its corrupted side. It's very sad and unfortunate. That tree represented such hope for us, and now it is the one thing that is stopping us from getting back to the town square. Myself and others were actually about to head over there to see what else this thing is doing. It's an abomination and a blight. He'll look at the rest of you and say, we would appreciate the assistance if you were ever to offer it. I don't know how long you've been back into this town. How, were you here from elsewhere? Or did you come from the outside?
We just traveled here. We literally got here moments ago.
From the broken wall, I assume?
Mm.
And there's a lot that you don't know that's happened here. As I'd mentioned before, we are fighting for our lives right now. But some of you, even though capable, look a little worse for wear. He'll point over to the picker, who's sort of like trying to catch his breath. Then he'll say, you! Yes, sir? Are you, I'm assuming you're part of Jermaine's bunker group, is that correct? Yes, sir. Jermaine's been looking over us. Why not take these over to Jermaine and see if, from my understanding, she knows more of the situation here than we do. The only thing I know about is that blasted tree, so I can get back over to the town square. But a lot has happened, and I think Jermaine would be able to explain more to you.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Good fortune, Whiskers. Patches, again, pats you over on the shoulder.
Yeah.
And, may Hio watch your back.
Ares is gonna put a hand on Piper's head.
Yeah,
polite.
Dash will try to like shake off the awkwardness by being like, all right, let's get this guy to safety.
I'm gonna actually vomit.
There's gonna be a lot of that, Piper.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to have overheard, but did he say that you are the son of Artfather Tucker?
Yeah, but don't worry about that now. Where's your bunker?
Oh, yes, of course. Jermaine will be more than happy to see you. He looks around a bit. The first thing we need to do is get out of these orchards. They seem to be heavily influenced over here. Quickly.
And what were you here?
He mentioned he'll look over and say, I was hoping to gather some of the apples. We are short on food supplies. Fortunately, we are completely surrounded by our crops. Even though many of it has become corrupted. This one area, this one strand of the orchard, he'll pull one of these apples. The apple still seems to be fresh. He'll even analyze it for a moment and nod before resupplying the apple that he tossed back into the satchel. Right now, we're just trying to survive. We really don't have anyone to fight for us except for the reservists, but they're so spread thin trying to find any survivors that may have been separated once this event began.
Ash will nod. We're gonna try and help out any way we can, okay?
He kind of has this like sigh of relief where he's just like, oh, thank you. You have no idea how much it means to me to hear that. Quickly then, this way. Logan, is there something that you're doing?
Yeah, Logan, is there something you're doing?
I'm picking apples out the back of this truck and eating apples. I have an apple in my hand, so as he mentions, like, this is our food, he, like, gives a shifty eye, like, ooh, but still takes an apple.
Chew slower.
Yeah, he's like,
do me a favor and roll a d20.
Sure, that's what I'll do for you. Nope, that's a D8. That's a lie! It's a lie! The screen's lying to me! Tell me they don't look very similar.
Yeah, okay. So you eat it. It's got a little bit of a sour taste to it. Are you doing it stealthily, or do you mind that it's...
No. He walked over because he's covered in acid and he just does not give a damn. He's like a little pissed at the moment. So he walks over, takes it. If it tastes sour, he's instantly spitting it out.
Yeah. He looks over to you, Logan, after seeing that. He goes, careful which ones you're eating. Whatever happened here has corrupted a lot of the batch. A lot of myself and the fellow pickers need to carefully analyze if an apple is edible or not.
This one isn't. No, it's fine. He drops it on the ground and he's like, all right, let's go.
No, give it to me. I want to...
No, too late. It's gone.
Picks up the bad apple.
Mm-hmm.
Dash will,
Logan gives a slight internal laugh at the bad apple comment.
How much health are you missing?
Not a lot, a sizable amount, but not a lot. The thing is, I have about 8 trillion health potions. I just want to know if we're gonna rest anytime soon, or if I should just use one.
I got you.
I also can help heal you.
Yeah,
it's fine. Like,
we
again,
should save our items.
So
I have, for the record, I have 4 potions of greater healing, 2 potions of superior healing, 1 potion of poison resistance, and 1 potion of healing. I have a lot of stuff.
So, one thing that I do want to bring above board, and I think this combat was a good example of it, taking short rests and long rests need to be done so strategically because this city is essentially under siege. So anytime you take like an hour or so, you risk something appearing and attacking you. That is why finding shelter within Keld as you navigate through is so important if you wish to regain some of those resources back. While you're doing it outside of shelter, you risk something attacking you. Just so everyone is aware.
I mean, I'm fine for now. I'm not too stressed. I'm only down like 20 or so HP.
Yeah, Dash is gonna let this guy go a little further ahead.
Okay.
And will lay on hands Logan for 20.
Oh,
I like that. The blessing of Hyle, the child
No.
of Whiskers.
No, you didn't see it.
Well, thank you, Dash.
Yeah, don't mention it.
He is the chosen one.
No, just shut up. Stop this.
No, really, don't mention it.
Please.
All right.
As a reminder, Dash's magic looks really creepy.
Yeah, it's the chosen one. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wait a second. All right, so you'll be like over here a little bit. So you guys are gonna go ahead and kind of cross through the fields. He's being extremely careful of where he's taking you. And then as you are going over the second mile through the city, it's kind of the apple pickers sort of like navigate you around this area a little bit. As you kind of see this in almost this sizable old industrialized warehouse, you will also see that there is a light on within, suggesting that the area is still powered. But it kind of gives give it a wide berth a little bit, and will mention, we've been unable to take the warehouse. We've been unable to take the warehouse as well. We think it'll help recharge some of the pistols that we have found scattered about here. But unfortunately, those damned creatures have infested that area as well. Maybe something that you can assist us with.
About how many do you think?
He, you know what? I'm going to... He will say, I don't know the exact numbers, but... Oh, but he's good. He's keeping his cool. I don't know the exact numbers, but there are abominations in there. These creatures, these plant creatures are half plant, half machine, as it were. And some of them appear to be melted fleshy sacks that seems to consume anything they touch. I'm not familiar with the numbers. I'm sorry. I just know where things are dangerous. Perhaps Germain will be able to tell you more. Unless anyone asks anything else, they'll continue to try. You'll kind of continue to travel. Ooh, actually, you know what? As you... no, that's not going to happen. Never mind. I'm being wishy-washy. You will go underneath these vines, these heavy trees, kind of almost as a canopy, as it were. A bunch of overgrowth is there. He'll push aside some of the vines and roots and kind of to bring you over further. And then you will approach. You see a lone, plain-looking building surrounded by improvised fortifications. Broken shovels, shards of glass, and sharpened debris of all kinds litter the landscape around the bunkhouse, with a few flayed bodies trapped in the many hazards. As you approach, you hear hurried orders issued in hushed tones. And he kind of holds his finger to his mouth as if to be quiet. He'll arrive over at the door and kind of give a rhythmic knock, as it were. The door will open. You'll see a couple more pickers in the same garb. And he'll just say with relief and joy, we found survivors out in the orchards. They seem very capable of fighting. I want to introduce them to Germain. They will also kind of have this relief as they bring you in. So this is a really rather plain two-story building. It's nestled among ornamental trees that surround the apple breach orchards. And it kind of provides a little bit of a comfortable living space as you walk in there. You'll see a bunch of Keldian survivors kind of huddled around the walls, kind of giving you looks curious of who you are. And yeah, these bunkhouses are kind of transformed into this sort of makeshift barracks of these struggling survivors. They seem to have fortified the exterior walls the best that they can. And then you will watch as this older woman will approach. And as you kind of look at her, she is also another farmhand. She kind of walks over to you slowly with injured step. Seems to be recovering her wounds. And you'll watch as the picker looks over and says, "Oh, this is Germain. Germain, we found survivors within the orchard. And they seem to be capable of a fight or two. They just arrived over in Keld, and they need some more information." She'll kind of approach you guys with a bit of a stern expression and look, kind of sizing you all up. And she'll nod. She looks like she's, again, nursing these injuries, but she's trying to keep safe. And she'll sort of hold on to, with a cane over at her injured arm, extend a hand over. Anyone that's capable of defending themselves against the beasts and monstrosities out there, any living at this point, are friends of mine. Welcome to the orchards. I'm Jermaine. And who are you?
I guess Dash will sort of push to the front since he's already told like a couple of people who he is. And we'll take her hand, say, I'm Dash.
He will absolutely interrupt and say, that apparently he's Father Tucker's son. And Jermaine specifically will kind of give an exasperated look over to you and said, I thought you looked of Cooper.
Yeah, he's my older brother.
Is there any news of your father, of your brother?
No, I haven't been able to make any contact with Cooper specifically. We don't really know. Anything you could tell us about what happened here would be really helpful. We want to help out as much as we can.
Oh. Thank you then. Dash, was it?
Yeah.
She thinks something to herself, but keeps that to herself. And she says, well, unfortunately, we know very little more than you. The city broke down rather quickly these past couple of weeks, maybe even a month ago at this point. People started to transform before our very eyes into these abominations. As this sort of faint light seems to be covering over the area, our shard tech is also malfunctioning. We tried to gather as many weapons and shard pistols as we can, but unfortunately all of it seems to be broken in some ways. Some scryers that have been over here have told us that we seem to be disconnected from the Veil of Gods. I'm afraid, and sacrilegious to say so, that perhaps Hayo has abandoned us here. But even then, I hear the rumors that the Heart Father Tucker still prays for our salvation. It seems he still hears the word of Hayo. But as far as what we're doing here, we send scouts where we can, but none of us are really capable of fighting. Reservists have come here to bring supplies the best they can, but their numbers are so strained. Even the blessed Knights of Hayo we've barely seen here. Hear rumors that the Hyodian Knights are doing what they can to protect the people in the town square to the north. Other than that, it's bedlam. It's all falling apart, as it were. We are trying to survive and hoping that one day Hayo will hear our prayers again and purge of this evil blight that has taken over our town. We're being tested, I know it.
Have there been any attempts to evacuate? Is anybody trying to leave?
Well, we have seen people try to escape through the breach of the wall and leave, but many have returned back here. We've heard the forests are filled with danger. But for those that have evacuated, which I don't judge, well, many of us would rather wish to stay here. This is our home. This is where we've been brought in and felt the light of Hayo. We're not ready to give it up or leave here. No, we're being tested. We must persist. We must maintain our strength. Who knows? Seeing the son of Heartfather Tucker appear, I would say that is a boon. Perhaps Hayo has brought you here to save us.
Dash does that like white person smile. We met somebody outside. he said he's doing something with the tree. When did all of that happen?
There's been some strange and unusual blights and curses that have happened here. He's probably talking about our gnarled giver. You see, it kind of like approaches as if to give you a little bit of a, be like, hey, it's story time. I would love to talk to you about the
Everyone
giver.
sit for a moment.
Let me tell you a tale. You see, the gnarled giver was the first apple tree that was planted here in Keld centuries ago when the town was first settled. It was an arduous journey of the nomads that came here, seeking enlightenment. The founding families lost all but one of the seeds that we carried to grow upon these new and lush lands. We were desperate for a good omen, and we prayed and beseeched to the blessed Haya to give our final seed the strength it would need to survive, so that we could make this area, this town, this home, our own. We knew that if we were brought here by the great Hayo, that she would show her mercy and give us the bountiful blessings. And sure enough, our prayers were answered. This sapling grew. This healthy sapling grew. It bestowed us with the sweetest apples, which we call the nectar apple, that you could only get here in Keld. It provided us with bountiful seeds that helped and create the first fields, the very orchards that you walked through here. Oh, it's so heartbreaking to see what has happened here. But that's what I mentioned before. This too will pass. Io will come. And because of this, we've been blessed generation after generation by the priest of Hayo, who come to our gnarled giver annually to give thanks to Hayo, to ensure that the tree itself would continue to offer. We even believed, amongst the devout, that a divine soul eventually woke within the gnarled giver, allowing it to protect Keld. And for centuries, this tree has been bountiful. However, and you'll see she's smiling, she's glowing as she's explaining the story to you. And then she frowns after a moment. And then it happened, the transformation that took our people to have become soulless husks of a great evil. And I fear that whatever divine energies that were within this tree has become twisted. The tree has since then animated. It moves about with great violence and has been the one thing that has been guarding, as it were, the north gate, as if something is commanding it. None of us are able to get to the town square and to the center to push forward and perhaps get back over to the heart tree, where now, even now that our heart father Tucker prays for our salvation, we wish to join him in prayer. But that is what's happened. The tree itself has become an abomination, a twisted monster, and it is guarding the gates. No one is able to break through. The reservists are trying to find clever ways, but I fear they've been outmatched. And that is not the only things that we're dealing with here, sadly.
What else?
She looks over to the giver. He nods and goes over here. Well, one of the reservists have told us a strange tale, specifically of our overseer Maxim's office over to the southwest in the orchards. Apparently, he too has transformed by whatever evil blight has overtaken our town. But unlike the mindless abominations that wander here, it seems the Overseer Maxim has transformed into something beyond unworldly and maintains a degree of malice and intelligence. One of the reservists theorized that it may even be in some sort of command or control of the blighted beings that wander here. If a solution was solved with the tree, the reservists were next going to try and learn all they can about this new twisted overseer. Perhaps if we can do something with him and defeat the monstrosity the overseer has transformed into, we're hopeful, albeit with no evidence, that the wandering monstrosities may not be as violent or as organized as they are now. These wandering husks that you see, they seem to have no capability or intelligence the farther that you leave from the Overseer's office, but as you get closer, they seem to act with a degree of intelligence, even tactics, I would say. And because of that, myself and the other pickers stay as far away from the Overseer's office as possible. Because even though the area is wrought with danger, it seems far more dangerous with the degree of intelligence the wandering husks have by that location.
That sounds like the lumberjack. Or something similar.
Lumberjack?
There was someone out in the forest that apparently had turned, and he was commanding some of the lower plants.
Was this, do you remember this to be a hobgoblin of some kind?
Yes, it was.
That must have been Bastion. Oh. And he kind of offers what you recognize as the sign of Hio, as she says a quiet prayer to herself, shaking her head. Oh. Bastion was a good man. Quietly, I hoped. It's been years since I'd seen him. He'd isolated himself for so long. But I was hoping that he was far enough from the twisted blight that happened here. Oh, that's a shame that he wasn't spared either.
I'm sorry.
Did he suffer?
No.
She nods. A mercy then. But you mentioned you've seen this with your own eyes, and you defeated what he transformed into?
We did. He seemed, like you said, a bit more intelligent. He spoke a language and was communicating, though we couldn't understand him.
It sounds like his mind was twisted by the great evil that's fallen over this place. I wish to learn more of our enemy, so that we may best serve Hio when it comes to inevitably having to fight it. I'm thankful that he is not suffering anymore. It sounds like it is you all to thank for that.
Tell me, was it gods that defeated the last evils?
She kind of looks over and says, from my understanding, yes. From over 1,000 years ago, we've dealt with shadowy blights and ancient unknown forces. They say that the gods themselves, when they took on mortal form, were the ones that extinguished the evil forces. She smiles wide at this.
Mortal form being the key there. Why do you spend so much time believing this Hio is going to come and save you? Look around at the destruction here. It's mortals you should be relying on. Don't learn your enemy just so that you can rely on Hio to give you some sort of power to fight back.
She has an expression. It's not like she's not offended by what you're saying, but almost sort of this look of like, oh, I've spoken with non-believers before.
Yeah.
And she nods and she says, I will agree with you there. Waiting here for a miracle will not do much to help our plight, and inevitably it will be up to us to see our way through if we are to survive. But I believe that you came here for a reason.
Our reason.
And then she says, yeah, that does bring up a good point. What brings you to Keld? Not that I'm not thankful.
Right now, we're here to help. Look, I hate to say it, and not to make light of your faith, man, but he's got a point. You have people here on the ground. We were told as we were passing by that there's a factory that might have some way to charge weapons, shard technology that might give you the edge here. What are your numbers?
He will actually look over specifically and says, yes, I brought up the warehouse. She looks over to you and says, well, that's good then. You already know more than you already know the next thing that I was going to tell you. We do have a cache of shard weaponry. Unfortunately, they've all been deactivated. We have many pickers. I would say 20 in earnest. If we were able to arm at least some of them, a quarter of them, we're hoping that will give us the edge we need with the other reservists as well. That was another thing that we were taking on, is exploring this warehouse in the hopes that it may be able to reestablish the cache of shard weaponry that we found.
Then let us retake it. You need fighters, otherwise you're going to whittle and die.
I agree, my friend. What is your name?
Victor von Cicero.
She lightly places a hand upon your cheek. You feel the warmth of her hand. And she looks at you and says, all she says is, it's a pleasure to meet you, Victor. You're a fine young man.
Takes her hand, just kind of removes her wrist away from his face. Charmed, but I imagine that you are an infant in comparison to me. We are here to deal with the threat. These pleasantries are slowing us down. Simply point us in the direction, aid us if you will.
She will mention, I'm afraid none of us are at any capability of fighting. If you could at least scout the warehouse and let us know, that would give us a better understanding. Or perhaps even fighting the creatures that are within. That would help greatly.
Know what direction to go.
Of course. She will instruct that all you need to do is cross through the way that you came, head over to the south to the main road. From there, you will see a building that is lit. Head off into the east. There, the warehouse will be.
Do we need above board? Do we need to rest at all, gang?
Oh, and that last thing she will say is, you are more than welcome to take shelter here anytime that you need.
Thank you. You haven't had any correspondence with anybody in my family, have you?
She shakes her head. Last I heard, there was to be a wedding.
Yeah, same.
Yikes.
And then she looks down and says, there was to be a celebration in the streets. It seems that only those close to the family participated in the ceremony. We just went on with our business. A day or so later, though, everyone slowly began to change.
Okay.
So no, I'm sorry. But perhaps if you can make your way to a closer quarter, maybe they will have known of something.
Yeah, I'll keep looking.
I do have a couple of questions.
Of course.
If you have the knowledge.
I'll do the best that I can. All I have is knowledge, unfortunately.
Well, knowledge is helpful. Do you know if people are still turning? Was it a explosion of people turning all at once, or do we have to worry about our allies?
I know very little of what's happened here. It wasn't slow, I'll tell you that. It was rather sudden. It was a horrible day, watching as bodies ruptured into these plant abominations. I lost a lot of pickers.
So we probably don't have to worry about, well, at least hopefully, anyone who's still normal to turn at this point.
It's not something that I've thought about too much, unfortunately, but we are keeping an eye on each other. Anything strange or unusual is to be reported. And thankfully, we haven't seen anything of the like since that day where this blight fell over the city.
Well, that's of some comfort. Secondly, do you have any way to charge Shard Tech?
That's why we were thinking about trying to find a way to retake the warehouse.
So it's at the warehouse.
We would hope
Hopefully.
so. It seems to be one of the few buildings that still has power. Even when you're in this bunkhouse, you'll see everything is kind of being lit by, like, torches.
Gotcha.
Even the reservists are now using automated crossbows since the shard tech has become so unreliable.
Do you have anything like that here, just in case?
She shakes her head. The reservists came more from the center of town. Apparently they were able to raid a general shop and a smithy who had a handful of these weapons as a collection. I'm afraid our supplies are thin. We're doing everything we can just to survive. But if we were able to recharge these pistols that we found, well, that might give us an edge, even a slight one.
Well, then it sounds like the warehouse is the first stop.
She will give you a nod. As mentioned before, there's not much that we can offer here. The apples themselves we are keeping as a food supply, but we might have a couple to spare. Its blessed properties has been known to produce healing salves. If needed, we could perhaps provide you with a small handful, but I unfortunately have a lot of people to feed, so I won't be able to offer much. And then yeah, she will nod and then ask, is there anything more I can assist you with? Any other questions you may have?
I think that's everything I can think of. Sounds like we're just going to have to figure it out along the way and wing it.
Yeah. No time like the present.
Would you guys like to rest, or are you immediately heading out to the warehouse?
That's why I was asking. We need to
Does
rest.
anyone really need it?
Maybe a short rest for Logan?
I don't require a rest at all. I'm good.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I can't see your HP anymore.
No, my HP is good, and I have no abilities that require it. So, like, you guys might be the ones that we need a rest for, but I'm chill.
I gooped him up. He's good.
Yeah, I'm all gooped.
That's right, you did.
I'm starting to get tapped on spell slots, but maybe it is best to go do it now, because next long rest I want to switch in Hellebore, because they were talking about the tree and all of that was like taking commands and such. And because one true son want to bring Stitches in to see if he can figure out what to do with something bigger.
Yeah, sounds
That's
good.
a good point.
I reckon we could push in through one fight then.
Yeah, if we're just doing one fight, yeah, I'm down to not rest.
You play it safer, and then we'll be good.
So the commanding is from the overseer, not the tree.
Well, they did say that the tree was like moving weird though. Something
Yes, it was
hostile about it.
Well, the fact that the tree's just moving at all and being aggressive, kind of guarding the north gate. Yep.
Yeah, so that's why I want to tap Hellebore in and be like, explain that to him, and he'd probably be like, I want to go talk to it.
Yeah.
I guess we could do this dungeon and just expend all our resources and then rest after.
Yeah, the second this conversation is done, I think Dash will sort of excuse himself and go outside.
Okay.
and just take one of those, like, if you've been in a social situation where you just feel exhausted.
Yep.
He'll go outside and just heave the biggest sigh and just sort of stand outside until everybody else is ready.
Trauma. Sparkling font.
Piper is probably one of the first to come out too, because he hates all of this. All of this he hates. This is everything he hates, and he just sits on the ground.
Aries would follow out soon after and just like pat you both on the back. You two all right?
Yeah.
I hate this.
I know. Hang in there.
I felt like it didn't make sense to lie to them. Everybody here's so closed off that it's more likely we'd get information if I just told them the truth, but it's exhausting.
Understandable. But they did open up pretty quickly, so thanks for that.
Yeah. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm kind of excited to just fight something.
I just want to punch something in the face.
Yeah, I don't know.
My sister wouldn't have got married without me, right?
Pipes, I think if a wedding happened or not, there's a lot more going on now.
I know, I'm trying to think of the positive.
Ash will give him lift him up and give him a hug.
Clings.
It's okay. We'll figure out what happened. We'll find her siblings. It'll be okay. And then if she did get married without you, you can, tell her off in person properly.
I want to go to a wedding.
All right.
I see it now. I see Jesse's mic like crocking constantly.
He's breathing.
What is that?
He's mouth breathing. Logan's just mouth breathing.
No, I would get cut off before, and so I just turned off the whatever that thing is altogether. So you're picking up all of me, baby.
Yeah, you getting all
There's
of me
room
right
noise.
now.
The air conditioner turns on. If I touch my desk, you're getting it.
You're good. All right. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.